Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So today is Thursday, and you know what that means? It's Thoughtful Thursday. Now, I'm doing the Thoughtful Thursday. Also, I'm going to be doing a What's for Dinner. So while I'm talking to you, I'm going to be chopping up some garlic and chopping up an onion, because what I'm doing is I have gravy of marinara left over the other night from stuffed shells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add chopped meat to it, and we're going to have a chopped meat gravy with pasta tonight. So that's what we're having for dinner. That's what's for dinner tonight, guys, a chopped meat gravy. So right now I'm going to sit here and I'm going to cut up an onion and cut up some garlic, and I'm going to talk about Thoughtful Thursday with you guys while I'm doing that. Okay? How's everybody today? Everybody good? Thanks so much for coming, guys. And if you're new here, thank you so much for the new subscribe and for coming to my channel and joining the family. I'm so happy that you are here. And if you're old here, thank you so much for always being here and supporting me. I really appreciate it. And I'm very thankful for all of you guys. So let's get started. Now, I'm going to start cutting up the garlic. What I want to talk about today is on Thoughtful Thursday is how somebody, with an act of a little thoughtfulness and somebody recognizing something, how it helped me in my life. Okay, now I was working years ago, it's got to be 6-7 years ago, maybe 6, 7, 8 years ago. I was working at the food store, and one of my managers was there, and we had spoken a few times, and she just knew my situation, and we were having like a rough time financially, and my husband and I, and it was the holiday season, and I was venting, I guess, to her that I was, having trouble that year with Christmas and all that, and there was a struggle because of the finances and all that, and that was it. And I just always confided in her. We were friends, and that's it. I didn't tell her for any other reason, just because we were talking and she knew my situation. Well, to make a long story short, there was this lady, very, very nice lady, and I will just say her first name, because I feel like her and her husband need an ode to the generosity that they did. Her name was Karen. Very, very nice people, beautiful people. And they had chosen that year they had chosen one family, or a couple of families, I don't know how many families they actually did it for, to give somebody $200 for Christmas, for them to help with their Christmas gifts. So my friend Lynn, her name was Lynn, who I worked with, she was one of the supervisors. She cut the garlic up really short, guys. I mean, really small. She mentioned my name to Karen, because she knew that we were struggling, and that I had 3 kids and I needed, money for gifts for my kids that year and all of that. And we were short and all of that. And so Karen gifted me and my family with $200, a $200 cash money to go and get gifts for my kids. Well, let me tell you something. We were struggling bad. We were struggling. Our kids would have had gifts, but it wouldn't have been a lot. It would have been very, very little. And not only that, but if you're struggling so bad, sometimes you do things like you would have been, it might have, hurt our other bills or whatever, whatever it was, we needed it. So they gifted us, because they were gifting a couple of families, I think it was 1 or 2 families, of somebody who needed financial help that year. So my friend Lynn, who was so thoughtful to think about me when she knew that I was struggling and I had 3 kids for the holidays and everything, and she mentioned me to Karen, and her and her family gave us $200 towards our Christmas for our kids. the most beautiful thing and thoughtful thing anybody has ever done. And on both ends. I mean, for Lynn, thank you, Lynn, thank you, Karen, for you guys to recognize, for Lynn, for you to recognize and recommend me to her, that my eyes are tearing now because of this onion, was just really, really thoughtful. And for Karen and her husband, I forget his name, oh God, I try to tip my tongue, for them to do that, to take money out of their own bank account and of their own, away from their own family, to give to somebody else who's in need, is an amazing attribute. And it was so thoughtful. So I just want to tell you guys that I have been blessed with being on the end of somebody being thoughtful and of me being thoughtful. And I think because somebody was thoughtful to me, it kind of catapults. It kind of makes me want to be more thoughtful. I mean, of course, I would be thoughtful regardless of whether somebody helped me or had something from me, or whatever. It's not about getting; it's about giving, and that's what it is. For them, it was giving, and for me, yes, it was getting. But it also made me want to give. You know what I mean? It also made me be thoughtful and be a thoughtful person, and it kind of catapults. So I'm just saying, so the whole point of this Thoughtful Thursday today is just saying that the littlest things that you do, guys, like I've talked about before, about bringing, your neighbor's mail in, bringing the newspaper in, if that even happens anymore, I don't know. Maybe offering to walk their dog, or, opening the door for somebody who's trying to bring their groceries into their car or something. I don't know. Little thoughts, guys, add up to very, very big things, and very nice gestures, and it just makes the world go around. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, that I've been very blessed in my life. My eyes are watering like crazy. I've been very blessed with a lot of that in my life, and I thank everybody who's ever done that for me and has helped me and has seen that we were in need and that has been there for us. So thank you very much to everybody that has done that in my life, and I just wanted to say thank you to them, and to be thoughtful, and to tell you guys a little bit goes a long way, guys. A little bit goes a long way. So that's my point for today. That's my point for Thoughtful Thursday. Again, I am not an expert or anything. This is just me, giving you my experiences, my opinions, my thoughts, and that's it. And that's all I want to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys, take that with a grain of salt, and let yourself think a little bit about how it is to be thoughtful, and to have, and all of that. And that's it. All right, guys, so let's get started on this meal. So I cut the onions up and the garlic, and my eyes are tearing like crazy. I dropped onion on the floor. Well, it's the skin, guys. It's not onion that I'm going to use again, okay? I'm not using onion again. If anybody cares, this is the skin. The skin, and it's going right in the garbage. And I dropped another piece. I'll be right back, guys. Dropped it on the floor again for the third time. All right. Okay. So here we are. That's garbage. So, in a minute, I'm going to bring you over to the stove, and I'm going to saute the garlic and the onions and the chopped meat in the big pan. And after it sautés, here we go again, guys. After it sautés and gets to the browning to the browning part, I'll drain it, and then I'm gonna put it in the pot with the sauce. I have to open up the cans of tomato sauce yet. So today wasn't such a great day. I felt very well. Not that it wasn't a great day, guys. I mean, I look at it as if I'm not doing something in the kitchen, or making a video or doing something, I'm unproductive. But it doesn't mean that. Like I do that to myself. Like I say that to myself. Like I feel bad about myself because if I was laying on the couch all day. And today was one of those days that I just was exhausted. I just felt like I just didn't want to do anything. So now it's 5 o'clock and I'm starting dinner because dinner has to be made. So I forced myself to get up and do what I want to do. But I had all plans today to do stuff. And yesterday I had a lot of plans. And I only did one of the things yesterday or two of the things that I had planned. But, you got to give yourself a break because I tend to, make myself feel bad. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't do anything today. You can have a day where you don't have to be 100% productive. It's okay. The world's not going to end. It doesn't mean anything, So you have to give yourself a little break. And I'm trying to do that for myself today because I can't be, on all the time. It's just not reality, guys. It's not reality. So yeah, so I'm making dinner, and that's a good thing. So that's I was at least motivated for that. Everybody has to eat. I guess I want to eat too. So so this is what I decided to make. So I'm going to bring this over to the stove. I'm going to come right back with you guys and bring you guys over. You're right there. All right, guys, so I just heated the pan up with the oil in it. I'm going to put the onions and the garlic in there. I'm going to put the onions in first, then I'll put the garlic in because the pan is kind of hot. So listen, guys, I forgot to tell you, I forgot to remind you, December 8th, I'm doing a collaboration with Jessie from the Hodgepodge Life of Jessie. What we're doing is we're going to do a recipe from our favorite Christmas movie or one of the movies that we like. We're going to create that recipe in a video. So December 8th, if you want to join in on the collaboration, it's an open collab. Go to Jessie from the Hodgepodge Life of Jessie and post that you posted your video, and she will add your video to her playlist. All right, guys, so that's December 8th. Again, a recipe from a Christmas movie that you enjoy. All right, guys, so it should be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I'm still deciding what I'm going to do. Of course, you know me. I never can make my mind up. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I think I know what I'm doing, but then I change it 10 times. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. So December 8th, don't forget. All right, let me get a spoon. I'm going to mix these onions up, and then I'm going to put the garlic in the last minute before I put the chopped meat in. So guys, I have this much chopped meat left from that 10 pounds of chopped meat. What did I make with it? I made, we had burgers one night, we had meatloaf. I'm trying to think what else I made with this. I think we had burgers twice for lunch or something. This thing is just great. I'm telling you, when I can't go to Sam's and get my chopped meat, like I lose sleep over it. And I know it sounds weird, but I really do, because it's such a good buy. I can't stress it enough what a good buy it is. I really can't. It's just amazing. And if you have a big family, I mean, you don't have to keep it in your fridge. I use it in about a week or two's time. So I keep it in my fridge, so I don't freeze it. But if you have a big family, and you want to buy it and freeze it, by all means do that. Separate it, put it into Ziploc bags or whatever. Separate it for your family for meals. Put it away. Or even if you're only a couple of people and you don't want to obviously keep it in the fridge the whole time because it'll go bad. Just freeze it in little compartments or little bags or whatever, and you'll have it for meals that you want it for whenever you want to do it, guys. Really, really convenient. So yeah, it's great. I'm really, really happy with it. And the meat is so delicious. It is so tender. I can't even believe how tender it is. It's like butter. Butter, guys. So good. I get the 80-20, the chuck. Delicious. So now this marinara that I made already has like onions. I based it when I made it. I put onions and garlic in it and everything already. But I want to refreshen it up a little bit. So that's why I'm adding fresh garlic and fresh onions, guys. Okay. I'm going to turn these around and show you onions and the garlic. And there's the marinara I'm going to add to. There we go. I'm going to put the, give me 1 second. I'm going to put the chopped meat in there. Now I'm wondering, do I use this whole thing? Well, let's see what I got here. Let's see. Let's start with about this much and see how that is. I'm going to just break it up a little bit so I can throw it into the pan. And then we'll break it up. Smells like perfection, and it's just awesome. Now it's like, do I save this or do I not save this? What do I do? I can't make a decision on anything. All right, let's chop this up. Let's see what we got here after I chop it up. If this thing falls, we're gonna have a second video, and I don't want to do that. Again, guys, I apologize when I have to have a second video. I know it's kind of annoying. I have to go to another video, and I don't like doing it at all. But sometimes I gotta do what I gotta do. If it happens, it happens, and that's all I can do about it, guys. I hope it's okay with you guys. So yeah. So I'm just gonna get this. I'm wondering if I should put the whole thing in, or if I should save that for a couple of hamburgers. Decisions, guys. What do you think I should do? I don't know if I should use all the chopped meat. Boobity-boo. Yes, it's one of those singing days again. One of those singing days. I don't know if I should use all the chopped meat or not. Trying. I mean, it's a lot of chopped meat here. There's 5 of us, so. Look, guys, let me show you. That's all the chopped meat I have in there. What do you think? I have that much left. Do I save that for burgers, or do I add it more into the gravy? I don't know what I should do. I wish you guys could answer me. I think we'll make it. You know what I'll do? I'll put a little bit more. I'm crazy. Put a little bit more in, and the rest will save for burgers. There we go. All right, so this is enough probably for, I would say, a good 2 burgers, guys. Yeah, probably like 2 burgers, which is great for a lunch for my husband and I. I'll wrap this back up. I'll wrap it up later. And, of course, Jennifer doesn't eat the red sauce, so I have to think about something else to make for her. I might make her fettuccine again, but then I'm not sure how much sour cream I have, but I do have heavy cream, so I can use mostly heavy cream if I have to. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I will just boil up a little extra pasta when I make this, when I make the pasta, and I'll just make her a little fettuccine. That's all, just easier. So I'm gonna let this saute and let this meat brown. Do a few things in here, and then I will be back, guys. All right, guys, so I'm gonna add the crushed tomatoes to the gravy. Now, I normally use the plum tomatoes, and I chop them up. You know, I blend them. But I'm gonna use, since this is chopped meat gravy, I'm not gonna use, it's not for, you know, regular gravy. I don't know if this is just because it has chopped meat in it. I'm just going to use crushed tomatoes this time. And my food store this week has Tutti Russo, 77 cents a can. They're going to do that now with the holidays. And then right after the holidays, guys, they have a big can sale at ShopRite. It's so great. They have all these cans on. You can probably get these cans for like 60 cents. I always go in there and buy a couple of cases because it's just so good to have in your cabinet. So yeah, so I'm gonna add 3 cans of crushed tomatoes. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of water in each can to get the rest of the excess of the gravy out, just a little bit, so you don't waste anything. That's 1, 2, and 3. See guys, all that extra stuff that was in there comes out. So you clean it out. You gotta get all that's in there, guys. Use all your, oh boy, all your stuff. And give this a good mix. While the chopped meat is cooking, I'm gonna put all my seasonings in here. I'm gonna use one of the cans. My mother always taught me that trick. Use a can to put your spoons in and stuff. You might as well utilize the can, right? All right, guys. We're gonna put some basil. This is basil, not thyme. Basil. We're gonna put. Guys, my back is killing me. It's just never ending. I'm considering going to the chiropractor again. Okay, garlic powder. Garlic. Onion powder. Is this onion? Because sometimes I have 2 garlics there and I use garlic twice, I don't even know it. Onion. This Italian seasoning, guys. I had a salad today for lunch, and I put this on the salad. This Italian seasoning I was telling you about is so good. It's very strong. I mean, it can be very strong, but it's really, really, really good. And this aggravates me. I don't have the patience for it. I really don't. It's got rosemary and so good, guys, and basil and all that good stuff. So now I'm a little nervous because I just realized I have a lot of sauce in here, and when I put the chopped meat in, it's probably gonna overflow. I might have to take some gravy, some sauce out, but that's okay. If I do that, I'll just save it, because when this cooks a little while, it evaporates a little bit, and you do lose some of the gravy. Some of the sauce that goes down. Salt and pepper, and I don't have any fresh parsley tonight. I'm gonna season the meat. I didn't season the meat yet. So there's the salt on the meat. There's the pepper on the meat. I don't have any fresh parsley. I ran out, so I'm going to be using regular parsley, just dried parsley, which is fine. The rest of the onion powder and garlic powder. Yummy. Some Italian seasoning. It's very important that you season, guys. If you want your food to taste like something, you have to season, okay? What was I doing? I'm gonna mix the meat. Bear with me. Yeah, it's 5:30. We'll probably eat by like 6:15, something like that. No, probably about like 6:30 we'll eat. Yeah. This way. This is almost done. Let me get the grated cheese. Bear with me 1 second. All right. This one's closed. I'm going to open it up. I got to empty the grease out of the chopped meat, you know. Put a lot of cheese in there, always, but that's one main thing that I always put in my sauce, guys. My sauce, my gravy, I don't know what it is. It's whatever you want it to be. Oh, I still have this grated cheese too, a little bit. I'm trying to look for one thing that I have here. Basil. Oh, here, just onion powder. I want to use up before I open up another one. So we'll leave this out here. Yeah, today I had a salad. You know, I was hungry, but I wasn't that hungry today for lunch. So I had made that chicken salad, you know, for the turkey salad from the turkey. And so my husband and I had that, but I didn't feel like bread, so I had a little bit of the turkey salad, and then I had some crackers, and I had some block cheese, you know, I sliced up some cheese, and I had a little artisan lettuce. So I started to put a little bit of lettuce on my plate, and I'm like, oh, I think I feel like a salad. So I made a little bit of a salad on there with cucumbers and tomatoes, French dressing, and I dipped everything in the French dressing. Oh, it was so good. I really, really enjoyed that. Sometimes in the wintertime, it's hard for me to eat it's hard for me to eat like cucumbers and salad when it's not so hot out. Why, I don't know. But because I love it. I mean, I absolutely love it. And when I had it, I was like, oh my God, I got to have this more often and stop not having it. You know what I mean? Because I know I like it. It's ridiculous. I'm my own worst enemy, guys. Own worst enemy. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to have to take some of this sauce out. But that's okay. Sauce will never go to waste in this house. We use it for mozzarella sticks. We use it for pizza. You know, it'll never, ever, ever go to waste. So I'm not worried about having to take some out. I want to higher this flame just a little bit and get the parsley. Where's the parsley? Getting low on my parsley. Probably a nice half a cup of parsley in, guys. Just love it. Parsley makes the world better. This is how I usually buy it. I like to buy it at Sam's, but if I don't get there, I go to I get this in the regular, either Walmart or ShopRite. So good. People say it doesn't really flavor the food. I think it does. It flavors and it colors it. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm telling you guys, this chopped meat from Sam's. If you have a Sam's by you, please just try it. Try their 80-20, not their 90-10, because I mean, you can if you want, obviously. But the 80-20 is just so delicious. It's so moist and so amazing, guys. You really, really should try it. I'm telling you, just once try it. You will be so happy. So I'm going to strain the chopped meat, and then I'll be back. All right, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some out of here before I put the chopped meat in, because I don't want it to, you know, have a disaster over here. So I'm going to take a big chunk out, about that much. It's 2 cups, and we'll see if I, you know, can put some more back in. So right now I'm going to put the chopped meat in, but I don't want to have an overflow. Yesterday, I don't know if you guys heard, we had a little bit of a grease fire over here. It really wasn't a fire, thank God. It was like flames just coming up. I'm doing this with my wrong hand, my right hand. So, yeah, it was kind of scary, but it all turned out okay. Oh, that's it, guys. I think that's all I can fit in here. That's all I can fit. I guess that amount of chopped meat that I wondered if I don't have a bigger pot. I could probably do a bigger pot. Then I have to change it all. I hate doing that. I was going to say something. Yeah, and what happened was I poured the meatloaf, pouring the sauce into the pan for the meatloaf, not realizing that the meatloaf was going to slide down. Well, the meatloaf slid down, hit the end of the pan. The grease flew up, hit the flame, and there was flames. And thank God hubby was right here next to me, and he shut the flame off quick and, you know, kind of reeled me in, because one thing about me is that I'm not good at, like, issues like that. I panic. Like, you know, I really have to, like, breathe, you know. So, yeah. So it was scary, but it was all fine. So I'm just wondering if I should put the rest of this meat in or not. You know what? I'll save this little meat that I have here for a pizza. We'll put it on a little Celeste pizza or something. It'll be fine. So this is gonna be yummy. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. You know how that bothers me, that meat is sitting over there? But I feel like the meat has to be in here. But that's okay. I got issues, guys. I really do have issues. I have issues, yes I do. I have issues. How about you? All right, that's good. And so, you know, this type of gravy doesn't cook all day, so it's not going to evaporate that much. So I think I'm going to have 2 cups of the sauce left over, which is right here, which is fine. And I'll have some of the chopped meat left over. What I really might do, guys, is just put the chopped meat in there, and I might freeze that, or just leave it for, like, I have pizza crusts in there. Maybe I'll make some pizza crusts. You know, make some pizzas tomorrow or something, or Saturday or something like that. With that, yeah. All right. So I'm gonna put some more grated cheese in it. Sorry about the noise. Sorry about the noise. All right, so I'm gonna lower this flame just a little bit because I don't want it, you know, like exploding, which is gonna be starting to pop any minute. I know it is. I might have to take it off the flame for a little bit. We'll see. So yeah, guys, this is it. A lot of sauce in there. Probably only should have put 2 cans in, but I did 3 because that's just me. I did 3, that's just me, that's a rhyme. Oh my goodness. So that's the gravy. It's gonna cook. I'm gonna let it simmer probably for like 40 minutes, just so it gets, you know, all the flavors get in there. And then I'm gonna probably do some dishes over here, guys, and straighten up, and I'll be back. Hey guys, so listen, I'm cooking everything. The water is on the stove. I'm gonna start boiling that soon, and about another, I would say about another half hour for the chopped meat gravy. So my battery's getting low on my iPad, knucklehead me over here. So I'm gonna go now, but I'm gonna come back and show you our dishes when they're done. Okay, so yes, there'll be another video, but it'll only be a little tiny video. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button and the thumbs up button on the bottom and the notification button, guys, and the bells. This way, every time I upload, you guys will be notified. All right, now don't forget December 8th, we're doing that collab with Jessie from the Hodgepodge Life of Jessie for the, Coopy, here he goes, with the Hodgepodge Life of Jessie. So go on her line and tell her that you put a video up, and she will post your video up on her playlist, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun, from Christmas meals, or recipes from Christmas movies. All right, guys. So I'll see you in a bit with our dishes. Okay, bye.